Alright, it's card of the day, Series 5. Card number 312, titled Using the Blue Screen Process for X-Wings. Let's learn more about the T-65 X-Wing Starfighter. The Incom T-65 X-Wing Starfighter was the primary all-purpose starfighter of the Rebel Alliance and its successor governments. Known for its versatility and exceptional combat performance, it was a favorite with Rebel and New Republic pilots. Possessing deflector shields, a hyperdrive, an R2 astromech for repairs and navigation, and a complement of proton torpedoes, the X-Wing allowed the Rebellion to launch raids in Imperial space with improved odds of a successful mission. The X-Wing played a major role in the Galactic Civil War following its capture on Frisia and the defection of its designers to the Alliance. It was most heralded as the fighter that destroyed the Death Star at the hands of Luke Skywalker. Later in the war, it would form the backbone of the Alliance Starfighter Corps, defending Alliance ships and leading attacks on Imperial vessels and installations. Most importantly, it could perform on near equal terms with the Empire's high-performance TIE fighters when handled by an experienced pilot. Pilots of Rogue Squadron favored using the multi-role X-Wing fighter, flying it as often as they could on most missions. They only employed other craft for highly specialized missions, such as missions that required ion cannons. The X-Wing was so predominantly flown by Rebel and New Republic forces that it became a symbol of their faction, much like the TIE Fighter and the Star Destroyer were symbols of the Galactic Empire. Thanks to continued upgrades to the basic design and improved tactics, the X-Wing series remained one of the galaxy's predominant multi-role starfighters for over 40 years. X-Wings were reasonably maneuverable starfighters. They had two pairs of wing-like strike foils, or S-foils, mounted at the rear of the craft on opposite sides. The foils on each side locked in place flush against each other. During combat, however, the foils were folded out to increase the spread coverage of the laser cannons mounted at the tips of the foils. This gave the craft its distinctive X-like appearance when viewed from the front or rear. The cannons on some earlier models could not be fired with S-foils in locked position, perhaps as a safety feature. During hyperspace travel, the S-foils remained locked to conserve energy. In some models, its already impressive velocity was tweaked to allow short microbursts of speed. However, in order to utilize this feature, the weapon systems had to be switched off and the S-foils locked flush against each other. Other models utilized the locked foils while maintaining weapons, albeit at reduced power and accuracy. And now it's the back side of the card, and it's Movie Facts! Number 12 of 22. The crew was careful not to make the models look too perfect, as director George Lucas was concerned that the worlds depicted in Star Wars looked lived in. Much time was devoted to making the vehicles, robots, and surroundings look used, as if they had a history. Alright, that's the card of the day. Look out for the next card. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and click subscribe. You can follow Star Wars Obsessed on Instagram and Facebook.